Sin City Leather continues to knock it out of the park. This is their brand new wallet, the Titan. Let's check it out. And I'll give you a close-up of the Titan Bifold right here from Sin City Leather. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. All right, so the Titan is a vertical style bifold with 4 total pockets for your cards and a dedicated cash compartment. It also features 2 snaps on the front and their logo on the back. It's made from a full-grain vegetable tan waxy leather from Ritza Tiger, but it's also available in a Pueblo as well. And just like everything from Sin City Leather, everything is handmade right here in the USA, Las Vegas to be exact. All right, let's talk dimensions. It comes in at 3.10 inches by 4.35 inches when closed. And I also measured the thickness with nothing in it from its thickest point, which would be the snaps. And that came in at 0.53 inches. And the thickness of the leather was 1.7 millimeters. That means it's just over a 4-ounce leather. All right, now let's weigh this bad boy. Plop it on a scale. Comes in at 2.3 ounces. And in grams, that's 64 grams. All right, now let's get to the quality of the Titan from Sin City Leather. So this is a waxy Ritza Tiger full grain vegetable tanned leather, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And if I get in real close, you can see that beautiful grain right there. This is an absolutely gorgeous leather. Now I have a 2-toned leather wallet right here. This is a Bordeaux waxy Ritza Tiger, and on the inside is a black waxy Ritza Tiger. And that stitching is also a Bordeaux color. So I love this color combination with these black snaps. Looks great. But you can also get this in a Ritza Tiger Pueblo, but I'm really digging this waxy leather right here. So the choice of leather is great. Now let's talk about these snaps. These snaps feel really good. They don't feel weak at all. I mean, listen. Those are some nice high quality snaps. So they feel really good. And I'll give you a close-up of those snaps right there. You can probably already tell. So regarding the hardware, I think the snaps feel nice and high quality. Now, let's talk about that stitching, that hand saddle stitch right there. So you guys can see everything here looks really, really good. Craftsmanship here is on point, just like every other Sin City Leather wallet that I own. And of course, the burnishing there, you can see for yourself. Jose takes care of absolutely everything on his wallet. So from a quality standpoint, like I said at the beginning of this video, knocked it out of the park. Next, let's talk about the styling. So at the beginning of this video, I called this a vertical style bifold because this is the orientation. If you look at the back, you can see a quick access card pocket right there on the back. That's vertical. And then when you open it, you can see more vertical card pockets. And the way I've been using it, instead of turning it horizontal to take out my cash from the dedicated card compartment, I just left it vertical like this and just thumb through my cash like this. So I'm calling this a vertical style bifold. If you guys don't like that, you can just open it and then just flip it horizontal and kind of use it more like a traditional bifold, I guess. All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. Let me go back to the quick access card pocket on the back. It's basically a slit right there in the leather. That's where I put my most used credit card. And then there's a card pocket right there on the inside. And then a larger card pocket right there, dead center, to put the bulk of your cards that you don't use every day. And then there's another little sort of hidden pocket back there. Little slit right there in the back, almost in that cash compartment right there. So that's why I said there's 4 total pockets. 1, 2, 3, and then that guy right there, 4. And then there's a dedicated cash compartment that's split with these 2 pieces of leather right there, so you can easily see all your bills once you open it. And I've been really digging the style and design of this wallet. I've been saying for years that I wanted to get away from bifolds. But the last couple years with these modern bifolds from some of these newer companies, they've just been knocking it out of the park with these new modern style bifolds. And the Titan here is definitely one of them. I really, really like this wallet. And regarding the branding, so there's a branding stamp right on the back right there, the Sin City Leather logo, and that's new. I've never seen this before. And if you guys watched my very first Sin City Leather wallet review, I sort of poked fun at the logo. I said it looked like it said Pin City Leather when it was really Sin City Leather. And since then, Jose has come up with a few more designs. And I think this one is the best by far. I mean, check that out. There's a skull with a spade on it. That's very fitting because they're based out of Las Vegas. So that is just freaking cool, man. That is rivaling some of my favorite logos that I've seen in a long time. If you guys watch my channel, you know I love the Speakeasy leather logo, and man, that's right up there with it. I love it. In fact, I would love to see some merch with that logo on there. Maybe a hat, some shirts. It's just cool. So before I move on to the cash and card demonstration, do me a favor. Give me a like down below if you've enjoyed the video so far. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I know I never ask other than my little spiel that I do at the end of my videos. But I've been stuck between 174,000 and 175,000 for about a year now. And I've been trying to hit that 200,000, but it seems like I've flatlined. So I'm going to start asking you guys for it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe down below. And I also just started channel memberships. 3 tiers at the moment, completely optional, obviously. But if you've always wanted to support the channel, that's how you do it. I'll put all that information down below in my description box. Now let's do the cash and card demonstration. I already went ahead and preloaded the Titan here with 10 American dollar bills and 7 credit cards. And obviously I've been putting my most used credit card right here in the back in this quick access card slot. Very, very functional, as you can see. So that's great. Now let's open it up and I'll show you what that looks like. Loaded with 10 bills and 7 cards. So you can see the 7 cards right there. 1 card in the front, 1 card in that little pocket in the back, and I'll try to show you what that looks like right there. And then 4 cards in that main middle pocket. And the cards are pretty accessible. You can see the cutouts right there in that front. So everything here is very, very functional, except when you have to get your cards out of this middle pocket. It's going to suffer from almost every single wallet out there when you're talking about cards in a middle pocket like this, when you have a card in front of it. What you have to do is sort of pry that first card away and then grab all the cards at once, do the fan method. It's not terrible, but you guys know what I'm talking about here. And that card in the back right there, pretty accessible. You can see I'm not having any issues grabbing that card. But the star of the show, because this is a bifold, is the cash carrying capabilities right here. Full size cash compartment. You can see, just pull back that little piece of leather right there and you can thumb through all the cash to see what you have. And because it's wide open right here, you have plenty of room to just grab a bill. So the cash carrying capabilities here, fantastic. And I can possibly get even more bills in here. Like I said, this is 10 American dollar bills. But regarding the cards, I can maybe get a few more cards in that middle pocket, but I really wouldn't recommend it. I'm not saying the Titan can't handle it, because it can. If I button this up right here, you can see there is a ton of room right here. So regarding the space, I think it can handle it. It's just putting more cards in that middle pocket right there. It's just going to get too tight, at least for me. And when it comes to card pockets like this, I don't like double or triple stacking those card pockets. I like a single card. So 7 cards, the way I've been carrying it, for me, I'm going to say that's the max. But for bills, you can probably get another 10 in there. In fact, I'm going to try that real quick. I'll be right back.
The next day.
Here's another 10 American dollar bills right here. I'm just going to just jam them in there. See what that feels like. Oh man, easy. Easy. 20 American dollar bills right there. And you see what I'm talking about. Since it's a bifold with snaps, it easily gobbled up those extra 10 bills. So now 20 bills, 7 credit cards. You see what I'm talking about? I can probably even get more in there. This thing's a beast. In fact, I want to measure this fully loaded. And before I said that I measured it with nothing in it from its thickest point, which was the snaps, but not no more. That's going to be right about here. So let's give it a quick measure right dead center right there. And that comes in at 0.84 inches. And in millimeters, where is it? 21.4 millimeters. So still under 1 inch with 7 cards and 20 American dollar bills here. Great. So I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody that, yes, I do recommend the Titan here from Sin City Leather, especially if you're looking for a modern style bifold that's not the traditional horizontal type. And that's what drew me to the Titan right here. A vertical style bifold with a few snaps, an open design on the inside so you can see all of your cash. It has a very accessible dedicated cash compartment right there. Just move this little flap of leather right out of the way, and enough room to carry at least 7 cards. If you guys don't mind double or triple stacking your cards, go crazy. You can still handle more. So yeah, I think this is another winner from Sin City Leather. Now let's talk about the price. The price is $95. So Jose managed to keep this under $100, which I think is great. So I'm not going to gripe too much about that $95 price point, especially with the quality materials and craftsmanship used here. I think you get what you pay for. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Titan from Sin City Leather? Now, if you guys wanted to check this out for yourself, I will put links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe.